Hi YouTube. Well, I promised my next upload would be something major. I'm still on it. But I want to say that I have at least 3,000 pictures I have to take and put together before I can start uploading. I already got 1,000 of them already, but it's something that takes a long time, and you have to be patient on that one. But I'm promising you will not be disappointed. I have found some stuff you would not believe, and you will find out we've been lied to for a long time. But I come home from work right now, and my wife is looking at this one because she's subscribing, you know, these RSS feeds, and this is the situation in America. As you see, all the green dots, and that's all the way in Florida. We have in North Carolina, and we got fires here. We got flooding here in this area, right? So, I'm an old sergeant from the Danish army, and I worked reconnaissance, and I also worked on strategic. And what I read on this picture here is quite ominous. You see, we know, and that is a fact, and it doesn't help you that you are in denial over this. The US government and your military-industrial complex, in cooperation with the Bilderbergers or this so-called New World Order system, they want to kill you. Now, watch closely. Hazard zone here. Earthquakes. And it will take place. We got wildfires here. Right? Got flooding here. Got wildfire here too. And we also got floodings. We got severe weather. So what is happening now is the US military, in cooperation with HARP, are flooding the Midwest, destroying your food chamber. They are burning off all the big forests on purpose. These fires has not risen by themselves. Someone put them on there. Trust me on that. So they are burning off your green woods, and when they burn off your green woods, the wildlife disappears. Meaning, this area here, you won't find any food if you go out hiking and get away from all the problems when martial law or something like that comes in. There's no food. Wildlife has fled or burnt alive. You can't be here either, because there's a large presence of military personnel because of the flooding. You can't be over here either. So you are actually now pinned down. You got nowhere to go. If you live in Montana, Washington, North Dakota, you might slip into Canada. The people down here, if you want to go that way, you're going to have a very hard time reaching that point. That will be up to our Lord. It will not be up to your will. As you see this strategic map here, they are burning the path for you. They are destroying your way of making it possible for you to get food, shooting a squirrel or a rabbit or something else so you can get your daily meal. And it doesn't mean you have to have a gun. You can shoot a squirrel or a rabbit with a slingshot. It's pretty simple. Go out and buy one. Get one in Ace Hardware or Tractor Supply for $10, and it's worth it. Silent and efficient. And here, flooding, well, if you want to get around in this area here, you need a boat, right? Or you need to be a good swimmer. And over here, wildfires. All the way down to Florida, all the way up to North Carolina. Now we just need this part here. And now we also know that officers on the East Coast, from Maine and all the way down to Florida, are packing their bags and moving west. And they ain't giving any information of why they're doing so. So why are they doing that? Well, something is coming. What it is, I don't know. My wife says a nuclear bomb will explode in New York City, that's why they're moving. But that don't make sense why they're moving from South Carolina. What has that to do with New York, which is 1,000 miles away? So I don't believe it's a nuclear blast which is coming. It's something else. But I could be wrong, and it could be a nuclear bomb. To keep the terror package alive, the war on terror, right? So what they're doing now is the burnt bush strategy, or whatever you call it in English. But in Denmark we call it damming, because right now they're damming you up. You can't go in there because of the fires. You can't go in there even if the fire is extinguished, because you won't survive in there, because there is absolutely nothing. It's burned. And no, there is no deers, there is no rabbits, there is no squirrels, there is nothing for you to eat off. Here, it's obvious. You require a boat to get around in this area, and over here, so you are pinned down. If you're living in that area here, you might have a slip out of that through that way. If you live in California, you're already dammed in, they're ready for you. So, I don't know if you can understand what it is I'm saying to you. What they're doing right now is they're destroying your food chamber. They're destroying your possibilities of surviving out in the open. And they are blocking your movement. They're pinning you down, and they're getting ready for you. That is what I see on this map. Take heed and be ready. God bless you. A little addition to this. We have the fires, and we have the flooding, and then we have the nuclear incident. And we got a no-fly zone. And it's a very big area. It's not only Nebraska, according to what is her name? Our friend from Texas. Well, she's a YouTuber, and she sent me an article regarding the no-fly zone. And it seems like the no-fly zone is being expanded to a larger area. So this area here is Nebraska. This is an area which is not a good place to go in if anything happens, and something might just happen. So you see, if you're in here, you have to get through this radioactive area. You can't get past here because it's all the way down to the border. You can go out that way, but they're ready for you. And this way is where the waterway will come in the future. When it is, I don't know. But it will come. The flooding over here will come. Just when. But it will come. So there you have it. We are pinned down as it looks, unless you live in the northern states. And maybe the Canadians are ready to receive you there. I don't know. I don't know. God bless you.